Good morning, everybody. Welcome back with me in multicultural class. Today we're going to learn about cultural impact on word selection. But before we go any further, let's take a look on this following video.
Hello everyone, my name is Lintang Wahyuni. In this video, I will compare the similar future plan sentences of Olivia and Azalea. Olivia represents British people and Azalea represents American people. For the first future plan, here I present you Olivia.
I wish I could buy a flat with a lift inside. Every evening, I'll sit on the veranda with my hubby to enjoy some chips, biscuits, or a loaf of bread with strawberry jam. While enjoying our snacks, talking about holiday is interesting too.
Thank you, Olivia. Now, it's your turn, Azalea. Take your time.
I wish I could buy an apartment with an elevator inside. Every evening, I'll sit on the porch with my hubby to enjoy some French fries, cookies, or a loaf of bread with strawberry jelly. While enjoying our snacks, talking about vacation is interesting too.
From the previous future plan sentences by Olivia and Azalea, we can hear some different vocabularies they used. For example, flat and apartment. In UK, it is common to call this building as flat, but in the US, this building is commonly called apartment. Inside Olivia and Azalea's swimming flat or apartment, they wanted a lift or elevator. They refers to the same stuff, but in America, it is common to call it as elevator. Countries outside the US, including the UK, are usually more familiar with lift than elevator. Then, we move to veranda and porch. Actually, veranda and porch are different. According to Arslan Siddiqui on Grana.com, a veranda is an enclosed space with a roof attached to the house and extends to the ground. On the other hand, a porch is attached to the front side of the property. But a study of Candace Osmond reveals that Americans are prefer to use porch rather than veranda. And according to Joy Hado Ellen, British people often say veranda instead of porch. After flat and apartment, lift and elevator, also veranda and porch, let's talk about the foods. First, chips versus French fries. In UK, it is common to call fried potato as chips, but in America, this food is commonly called French fries. Second, biscuits and cookies. Actually, biscuits and cookies are two different stuff. Cookies originate from Dutch word koekje, that means little cake. Biscuits adopted from French word biscuit, which has Latin root that refers to double baked bread. Commonly in UK, they say biscuits, and in the US, this is called cookies. Third, jam and jelly. I'm not talking about the chewy dessert made from gelatin and seaweed. The jelly I mentioned here is made from boiled fruit and sugar to a thick consistency. Both jelly and jam can be spread on the bread and they basically refer to the same stuff. British people usually say jam instead of jelly, and American people prefer to call it jelly. On the last sentence of Olivia and Azalea's future plan sentences, we can find two different words. Olivia said holiday and Azalea said vacation. Vacation comes from French word vacances and holiday comes from holiday. In addition, Americans use holiday to mean an officially recognized day of significance, whether religious or not, such as Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Independence Day. From the explanation above, we can learn a lot of different vocabularies from British and American English. Azalea and Olivia use different words because they are influenced by their culture. As an American, Azalea naturally uses vocabulary that is commonly used in America. And as a British, Olivia naturally uses vocabulary that is commonly used in British. This is how culture can influence someone's word choices when they speak or write.
After watching the previous video, can you mention another impact of culture in speaking matter? Write it down on paper. They should be collected by next week at my desk.